How's it going, everybody? This is Garrett, and today I'm going to be playing some Heroes of the Storm for your amusement. Hopefully. Alright, let's just hop right in. Been having some not so good games lately. A lot of AFK players, a lot of players who are clearly new to the closed beta and have no clue what they're doing. Hopefully this can be a better game, though. We're going to go in as Gazlowe, our one-man wrecking crew. We're going to try and capture some mercenaries and destroy some buildings. I got my double bag chai tea with me. That's going to keep me company while I try this. It's really hard not to get frustrated with games like this when you need to have a team, and when someone's missing from the team or when someone's just not pulling their weight, there's very clear downfall to that. And so if you can't guarantee that you're gonna have at least a semi-good group to back you up, then it's much harder to have any actual reliance. But we're going to try and make this work. Hopefully this is going to go better than the last couple of games have, because right now I'm kind of in a bit of a sour mood, so I probably shouldn't be recording right now, honestly. But maybe this will cheer me up. If not, I'm sure that a couple games with some of my friends later will lift my spirits. But we're playing Cursed Hollow, and that's one of the ones that I like a bit more. It's one of the ones I don't get as often, but I do really enjoy this one, so hopefully we'll make this work. So again, we're going in as Gazlowe, and this is going to be actual PvP content, as opposed to normal PvE I record. This is going to be PvP, so it's also a little more challenging in that, because I'm not quite as used to going against actual players. They're a whole lot less predictable and persistent little buggers than I'm used to.
The battle begins.
No, Rhaegar, come down with me. No? Damn. As Gazlowe, I can do alright 1v1, but it's not like amazing. My matchups are increased by so much if I can have someone with me. But we're gonna hide in this bush. We're gonna have a turret with us, so I guess that's gonna be our backup for now. Probably should have grabbed that, huh? Yep. Alrighty, now we know someone's up there, so I guess that in itself is good. But we're just gonna head straight up, because now we know someone's been there, but they're not still gonna be there, but they're gonna be able to see me coming, so they're gonna know what I'm doing. But I'm gonna cap this, keep their vision away. Okay, looks like it was Raynor and Vala. Great, so it's 1v2, and it's 2 assassins versus me. This is not going to go well. I can just tell you straight off the bat. This is not going to go well. That was poorly timed.
I'm going.
That's right, get out of here. Should have been more careful. Now, thankfully, Raynor and Vala are 2 characters I have played in the past, so I know their limitations, I know their strengths, I know their abilities, which is probably most important in PvP matchup, is that you know what the other people can do, and you need to watch out for their abilities. So, Hungry Arrow, I know that there's at least, so, use both of the damaging abilities. That was the knockback. So I know that most of their damaging abilities are going to be on cooldown for at least a little while, which gave me a little bit more lenience to push back a little further. Unfortunately, okay, Raynor is coming down. That's going to come in handy, but I need the Hearth back for healing. Once that's done, I'm going to head back down, my aid back down here. Once my units lose me. Alright, awesome. Alright, I think I can do this. Yeah. Alright, I'm coming down, buddy. I'm coming down. Alright, I got my superiority, but that's not enough to make me go after the bruisers just yet.
And earn my favor.
Alright, tribute is spawning near the top, not entirely our concern just yet. One of the things I'm also trying to remember is to be a little bit more passive. I can't be all gung-ho, especially against actual players. I need to take my time and be careful, especially as melee. Help top. Yeah, you go, I got this. Saw Vala go, so it should just be Rainer. Yeah, there's Vala there. Oh, really? You want to try and show me back, huh? Okay, never mind. Vala was not as gone as I thought. So, no hungering arrow yet. Okay, there's the multi-shot. Means that's some cooldown for, I think it's 15 seconds. So, there's hungering arrow. Wait for the knockback. Fortunately, oh, okay, that didn't go quite as well as I'd hoped. But again, it was 2v1. There's only so much you can do 2v1, especially when you're a character with no healing. And your stun takes 4 seconds to go off. It says 2.5, but it's 4. I don't care what that says. Okay, so we're just gonna come up here now. Unfortunately, we're not quite where I'd rather be. I'd rather have my level 10 passive at increase my damage, but I need to grab these guys now. Because, especially with me alone at bottom, I need some support. Alright, there's a tribute spawning there. That's not good. We're gonna have to get over there ASAP. Let's grab these guys. These guys gonna go middle? I don't actually know where these guys go. Nope, they're going bottom. Okay, sweet. So that'll help bottom, keep them occupied while we go for the tributes. Fortunately, I did see Vala there. Rhaegar's going in now. I'm going to be able to delay that while I can go over here. Yep. Alrighty. You run, I grab this. Okay.
Choose a tower.
Managed to dodge Tyrann's. And they're all going for me. Well, that sucked. Oh, nearby. Oh, nearby. Oh, so I'd have to actually escort them. Alright, that's slightly less good. I was thinking about building sort of a mercenary-ish deck, but unfortunately it's not as good as I was hoping. Unfortunately, all of our team is dead. There's a whole lot of no coordination going on there. Alright, I need to pick one of these now. Gonna grab that, that's what I always go with. So unfortunately, they managed to get that one. But, fortunately, since they all went down to grab the tribute, these guys have been completely unguarded. Or they haven't been obstructed with their progress. So we're going to come down here and we're going to help them out just a tiny little bit until enemy reinforcements come, in which case we will tuck our tail between our legs and run. And trust me, that is going to be happening soon. There it is. Alrighty, so we got 3 coming down. Oh no, we only got 2 coming down, but they also have the boss with them. That's going to be slightly painful. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like the boss wants to just stick around and let me. Doesn't seem overly fond of getting standing in my bomb, so we need to plant it at a time where he's going to be standing still. Plant it in here because he's going to be moving. There we go. Alright, so we're working on the boss, which unfortunately means Rhaegar's going to be coming in. Rainer. I don't know why I keep saying Rhaegar. It's going to be so gay now. But Rainer and Vala are coming up from behind. Fortunately, we were able to kill their boss, but they broke through our defensive wall. The tribute is spawning. Where's the tribute spawning? Tribute is spawning up top. We've got guys there now, so we don't really have to worry about that as much. Got the healing orb. Vala's down here all alone, by looks like. Oh, Rainer's there, but he's backing up, which is nice. Vala's in there. Oh, crap. And I just got quadruple teamed. Which is alright, because that means that no one is on the tribute. Which means we grabbed it with ease. These guys are going to grab the camp. We're going to start pushing some more guys forward. Unfortunately, we got a quadruple push on bottom lane from the enemy. Tassador alone pushing mid. Unfortunately, the entire team is out of position for the big push, and it doesn't look like any of them are going for it. They're going for an easy kill, not defending this big push. This could be disastrous even. Apparently, I did spawn somewhere in there. These guys are going to be going and getting these mercenary camp, which we can't really... while we can't have that happen, there's not a whole lot we can do about it, especially when we're lagging like this. This is so not good. Going into battle, not seeing what we're doing. Alright. unfortunately, we're not able to grab that, especially with the lag. It's 3 plus the bruisers, not something we can handle. Oh, there we go. Got defense come up from the back, pushing the behind advantage. Come in and grab these guys, since that's sort of expertise. Gonna kill them, leave them to deal with Vala. Alright, I think that's... Alright, we've got a double kill there. That's pretty good. Gonna grab that vision. Alright, take care of these guys, make sure that they don't give us any more trouble. So we have managed to deny that push, but it was a little more successful than we would have liked. Fortunately, we have 2 of them on death. Both of their assassins, I think those are the new assassins they have. The tribute is up, and it is severely contested. Fortunately, we have Rhaegar there healing our team, so we might be able to stay here. Tacitor is there also for healing, but we might be able to survive this longer. And it looks like we have. I'm going to make sure we stay at Tyrael's line and grab this. Needed those 3 to keep them off just a little bit longer, and not long enough. I need to turn tail and run.
Double kill.
Alright, how that shot went off. She's using her strafe, but it didn't work. At least not enough for me. I need to hearth back, because I can't risk pushing it now, but we have enough people there that we should be able to get that just fine. Meanwhile, they're all distracted. After I'm done healing, I'm going to run up here and capture this boss. Level 13, gonna grab Burning Rage for the AoE damage. So there's successfully got the enemy team's curse. Perfect time to get the boss. They're gonna be pretty much uninhibited. So this is gonna be great. I'm gonna grab this as fast as I can. This is gonna be a speed run right here. Bam. This turret's which I get. Explodium charges to make sure we max damage. Just gonna keep smacking this till I have it come. Thankfully, Rhaegar's back here. Pop some heals, even though we have superiority to increase the damage we take. We're still we got this. Boss is gonna be going up top lane, largely undefended, especially with the towers not being able to attack anymore. This push is going to be super effective up top. Fortunately, it's only the 3 of us. Okay, the 3 of us, that's actually pretty good. Plus the boss. It's going to be a pretty severe push. We managed to destroy all of this. I'm going to go down and grab their vision. Just hinder them even more. And while I'm at it, I am down here. I'm going to grab the siege camp even. Just to keep screwing with them. Alright, looks like we have a bit of a problem with that. No. Yep, alright, so I did manage to grab that, but we're actually going to completely avoid that. Are we? No, we can avoid that. We can't avoid that very much. Looks like he went into Archon mode to deal with this boss, which is rather unfortunate. I'm going to put down the turret, just going to try and be a little bit... Oh, materials on me. That's not good. There's very little I can do about that. I'm going to try and keep him in the... Nope, didn't manage to get him in there. That's right, stay back there, you little tug of war. Unfortunately, oh hey, even, yeah, there's no way I was going to have that alive, unfortunately, especially with everyone abandoning the push, deciding to go down to mid. Apparently I did not get the memo, but this is a pretty big push. Unfortunately, they're turning back and running again. Looks like they can't decide where they're going to stay. There's hardly any resistance here, 2 against 4. I like those odds, but they decide to go back and go for the mercs to get a little bit more power from the powerhouse. As soon as they spawn, I'm going to go after these siege camps to start moving up along this. Maybe defend some of these guys and go for this big boss, which is right near their towers. It's going to be super effective if I can manage to pull that off. Looks like a super big push from red coming through mid, at least for the defense. Managed to take out some of the guys. We got 2 guys grabbing those guys. I'm going to come down and grab these guys. Not sure exactly how well this push is going to go. Are these 2 going to keep going with these mercenaries? No, they're not. They're going to come down and help me down here. So basically, we're just going to try and we're going to completely rely on these mercs to go down for this boss. Unfortunately, we can see them going for the same idea, which is not good, because if they got the boss, we have far less tools to deal with that than have, like, yes, I know you want to kill Rhaegar, but I have bigger problems, especially if they manage to grab this boss. That's exactly what I'm worried about. And they did, unfortunately. I did not manage to get there in time to stop anything. So we have boss coming bottom, we have tribute spawning bottom as well. They are in prime condition. Thankfully these 2 are right here. And Rhaegar coming down from mid, able to get the kill on Rhaegar. Looks like they're going to try and get Vala. Very effective. Vala able to vault out of there. A bit of a lag spike, most unfortunate. Looks like there's a bit of an AoE damage going on there from Tyrande. keeping them from gathering the tribute. 3 over here got a pretty good angle on Zagara. Completely destroyed, but before she got off the hero ability on, it looked like Tyrande. And Tyrande is down. Looks like both teams taking casualties here. Trying to get the kill on Rhaegar, not successful though. Muradin down here dealing pretty good damage over here. Managed to survive here, especially with Rhaegar backing up. Taster doing the AoE damage, but it's not enough. Tyrael is dead, and Tyrande, Taster is just trying to run away, but he can't do it. He's still getting away those shots off, though. That needs to be stopped, because he's putting on a lot of... yeah, I don't need to worry about that. He's putting on a lot of damage, delaying us by a lot. But I'm going to come down here and help defend these guys. So we're going to push this bottom 4 here. It looks like the entire team has got the memo. It's going to be one big push. Let's just go for it. No point in not doing this. With the boosters, we got 4 guys down here. We're pretty much unstoppable. We even have Rhaegar for the heals. We got Muradin for some good defense if they start showing up. Thankfully, we do have Rhaegar here for the heals. We have Vala on the other side, but there's not a whole lot she can do. We got heals, we got defense, we got destruction. Looks like the team is falling back. I need to do so as well. Rhaegar, thankfully here, throwing me some heals, which are most appreciated. Can't be too aggressive though, especially with the hand still low, and just knowing Rhaegar has to prioritize more than just me. Threw down my exploding charge, did not get any hits with it. And I can't afford to just stick around like that. We are getting pushed back. Tribute spawning. I'm just going to run up. Just going to completely abandon this. If they get away, they get away. Muradin's doing pretty good down there. I have to completely bypass this group to go for the tribute, which looks completely... yeah, it doesn't look like anyone's going for the tribute yet from either side, which should make this relatively easy for the grab. I'm going to throw down a turret here just to give me some quick defense, but I don't have time to throw it on the other one. Unfortunately, Tyrael's going down. Fortunately, it doesn't look like... Oh, Rhaegar with the heal from through the trees. I managed to delay, but not enough for me to get away, especially with that Muradin up here being double-teamed by Tyrael and Tassiter. Muradin circling around, still trying to keep within distance, but not getting too far. Missed with that shot. Tyrael being able to get the tribute. They're 2 out of 3. We're at 1 out of 3. One more tribute lost like that, and they'll be able to curse us. And their curse might be slightly more effective than ours was, unfortunately. Thankfully, the boss up top has respawned, so it's fresh for the killing. Not going to go for this because this is slightly less important, I'll say. Just because it's slightly less powerful than the boss, which poses a super big threat. And we can send that careening down top lane, hopefully. As soon as I spawn, that's what I'm going to go for. Looks like most people are going mid. The enemy team managed to grab the boss, though no longer something I'm going to be willing to go for, but I might have to go up there just for simple defense. Looks like Taster and Tyrande are up there. Both the healers plus the boss plus another group coming from behind. Gonna have to make some interesting calls here. I'm gonna have to completely take on this guy, which is thankfully my area of specialty, so when the Saw Blade's gonna be able to do some pretty sweet damage. Make sure to stay out of that. I hope we can stop this before it deals any major damage. I'm not sure how fast we can kill it. It's not too late. Already dealing major damage to our towers. Not sure exactly how far we can push this off. Thankfully, with Muradin coming in, we were able to kill it even faster before we get to that final turret, but the damage is already done. There's another group coming in. Not entirely sure we can risk stopping that with the tribute on the way, but needs to be a balance here. Unfortunately, Zagara is going for everything else. Going to throw down a turret on either side for the defense. Not entirely sure where that came from. Now I do. Quick run out of there. Make sure this happens. Someone needs to go for the tribute right now, but no one's going for it. I need to run back and grab for it while they're pushing them away. Fortunately, Reynard's hero ability is going off. Rogue ability, which I've kind of put a hamper in things. I'm going to grab that so we deal extra damage to enemy heroes. Fortunately, we're able to grab this, so we're both tied for the amount of tributes we have. Tyrande down here, honestly not that big of a concern. Well, I suppose in a way she is, especially as a healer, she is kind of a big concern, so that was actually a misstatement on my part. Unfortunately, we're lagging quite a bit here. So we're just gonna take care of these guys and going to defend. Yes, I am going to defend. Hearthing back and be able to take care of these guys fairly well. Unfortunately, they've managed to push all the way back to our core, which is quite unfortunate. But thankfully, especially with Raynor back here, we're able to put him doing any damage. Not really anything as a follow-up. No enemy heroes with it at all, so there wasn't really any heart feeling behind that push. Gonna be able to go and get some of these. What's the respawn look on these? Gonna go for this big boss. Hopefully they're not going for it as well. Looks like we've got to push up middle, but they're falling back. Gala pushing them back with her heroic ability. But it's 3 against 1. I don't see why they're running back. They've got really good odds. I mean, Zagara low should definitely run, but you got Rhaegar the healer. Tyrael coming, going for the quick kill with the assist from Vala. It's a 3 once again. Now that we're back to the boss, we're going to have to take this real quick. Hopefully we can grab this before he doesn't notice it. Go without any interference. The tribute is right above us, should distract the enemy team from us. Hopefully we won't allow it to distract us as well. But we can't go for this and just completely avoid what's going on. It's really oblivious to the fact that the team is being cursed. Not good. Vala, they're all going bottom, got me. Alright, Rhaegar falling back. This is almost completely awake. We got 4 out of 5 gone. We're cursed. They got the boss coming. This is not going to be going well for anyone. Fortunately, wasn't keeping an eye on what was going on with the tribute, but there wasn't a whole lot I could have done, especially in the position I was going with the boss. They've got a big push coming from the top too. Looks like these 4 mercs with Taster coming in through the bottom, coming up from behind Tyrael, so they're going to be able to make a big push from 2 separate lanes. That's something we're going to deal with at the moment. Especially with the boss coming at bottom. Now another group of bruisers coming from the top. 3 aggressions coming from 3 lanes. Not entirely sure we're going to be able to successfully push this back, especially with so many people just spawning now. Fortunately, the shield is still holding, at least for now, while the boss is. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to kill it before the shield goes down, if we're going to start taking damage or not. Looks like we are able to. Nope, 97%. We took some actual damage there. 3 coming up here might be able to push this back a little bit. But we need to be careful not to overcommit. If we overcommit, there's a good chance of us dying and dropping out lots of A. We need to get out of range of this. Ooh, crappy crap. Taster's there, dealing some damage. We need to take care of these guys, for sure. I'm going to try and line up our Death Laser to take out some guys. Maybe take out Vala, Tyrandir. We are able to take care of some of these guys. Not entirely sure what all we can do here. We're basically just dead, yeah. Yeah, that's that. GG. That was that. So there are definitely some misplays there, I must say. Didn't do that as well as I could have, but again, especially with lack of communication and with the teams just being sort of all over the place, we didn't really stand a chance, I'd say. And the defeat was kind of expected. Unfortunately, we didn't do as well as we could have. We did level up, so we got a new skin variation. Gonna take a look at that real quick. So skin variation, we now come in green. Gonna try it with green for now. Why not? Well, that will be the end of this video. So, until next time, this has been TrueCare, getting his ass kicked by Heroes of the Storm.